Hello, hello, hello. I am so happy to see you again. Thank you for coming. I'm here with your Tarotscopes for the month of July. You should apply these to your sun, moon, and rising, or any other placement in your chart that you are paying close attention to right about now. If you have not already, make sure that you have subscribed to my channel. Make sure that your notifications are turned on so that you get these every month or every other week or whenever I put out other things, but especially for these monthly Tarotscopes. Like this video, comment on it. If you got something to say, share it far and wide with anyone you think may be of benefit. I have been on more than a little bit of a break lately. You know how I ask you every time I see you how you're feeling. How is your head? How is your heart? And how is your body? How are these things? Well, I've been on a little bit of a break, more than a little bit of a break, a lot of a break, because I realize what is all of that for if I'm also not making the time to ask myself those questions and in turn make the time and space to try to give to myself whatever it is that I need in response to those questions, or make the effort to find it if I don't already possess it. So that's what I've been doing. I've been making a lot of time for rest and quiet, regeneration, making time and space for the grief that I've been experiencing in my personal life, and just letting that unfold out of my body so that it doesn't store in my body. Now, what's really important: how are you feeling? How is your mind? How is your heart, your beautiful, perfect heart? How is your body feeling? I hope that you are well. I hope that you are held. And I hope that if you are not those things, that together, one way or another, we can find a way to get you to that place. Hello, hello. I am here with July's Tarotscope for Libra. Use this for your sun, moon, rising, or any other placement you are paying close attention to at this time. Okay. All right. Libra. Let's get into it. So we have for you the Queen of Cups. This is one of my favorite cards, like in general, right? What's interesting is that we're looking at the Queen of Cups as the symbol for Cancer season. We're also looking at this and the color for it also. Anyway, I was about to go down a rabbit hole about Yemaya and the significance of water and the Queen of Cups and also the color. Anyway, that is not my business or my place to get into that with you right now. I just want to say, look how beautiful this card is. Look at it. Anyway, all right. So we have the Queen of Cups. We have the Queen of Cups. We have the Seven of Pentacles, and we have the Hierophant reversed here for you. So this is like, you know, of course it's straightforward, and I'm unfolding the layers of this in real time. So first of all, Let's pull out for examination the Hierophant reversed. We are looking at this is a twofold statement on the stereotypical way we could read this, talking about higher learning. This is going to apply to the higher learning aspect of like large institutions, but it also will apply to higher learning in terms of smaller scale methods of learning, whether it's smaller classes, groups, workshops, trainings, one-on-one tutelage, whatever the case may be. And also I am aware that that is not always the lol definition of the Hierophant card, but I've said it before in these readings and I'll say it again right now. I'm not here to recite what the meaning of the card is. I'm here to let you know what the card is telling me for you for this month, in particular for this conversation. And what they're talking about is higher learning. For most of you, so for most of you, they're showing this coming through in just trainings, tutelage, one-on-one workings, learning how to just be better at what? Well, so for a lot of you, this is really going to apply to the way that you have relation with your intuition, your guts, your third sight. And there's another way that card will apply for the rest of you. So, but I'll focus on the one manifestation of it first. So when it comes to you further learning, and for this one grouping, we'll say, when it comes to you further learning as it relates to spirituality, again, intuition, psychic abilities, on and on and on, that time of learning and crafting and developing is on pause. That you are not done learning as it relates to your life as a whole. Of course, we'll always be learning. But in terms of witchcraft, spirituality, intuition, psychic ability, on and on, in particular, you know, I think you may always be learning throughout your life in a very beautiful, healthy way. But for now, it's time to take off the glasses of learning and put on the crown for the Queen of Cups of doing and giving and exercising and practicing. For many of you, dear beautiful Libra, this will translate to a particular method of spirituality or divination work that you've done a lot of likely studying on, and now again it's time to put some of that in practice. This Seven of Pentacles here, also another very beautiful card by Menzel Bowman. This card is here to talk about practice, but like not, you know, not like beginning stages practice, but really like maybe one of the most important parts of practice, in that when we have a 7 here in our stages of, you know, 1 through 10 for the suit. 7s, as some of you maybe have heard me say in the past, are where a lot of people give up. You know, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, oh, down in it, right? Down in it. 6, oh, okay, some change, some really, I feel better. I'm out of that dip down of 5. Wait a minute, 7, wait, you mean I have to keep doing this? Wait a minute. You know, and then we go to 8, which is like its own further practice and development. Right. But so for 7, you know, this is like sometimes in a loving, gentle way for your message. This is where the rubber meets the road for you. I have no sweat on this though. I see this being pretty seamless. I see that you show up very willingly for this. And just a note they're asking me to offer. Ping-ponging on the Hierophant reversed here. If there's any sort of like hesitation that you feel maybe I'm not ready. Maybe, there's more for me to learn about this, or maybe I need to consult with my, my books, my teachers, my mentors, or whatever the case may be. No, not that that's a bad idea. But it's time for you to really do the damn thing. You're ready. Now, okay, so let's look at the other aspect of how this is showing up for the rest of you. So, for those of you that this will apply to that are not engaged in spiritual practice or divination work or whatever the case may be, psychic ability enhancement or whatever, for those of you that are not actively engaged in that, this will 100% also apply. The song remains the same in terms of Hierophant reversed. If you are thinking that it's not time for you to really, sweet Libra placement, if you're thinking it's not time for you to really be actively engaged in your career path or your vocational path or your path of passion, that would not be entirely correct. The time is now for you to be actively engaged in your path of passion, in your vocational journey. Right. And that, okay, and the song remains the same for the Seven of Pentacles also. Even, whatever the case may be, now is the time for you to really, really, really be in the practice. That's the word for you for this month. Be in the practice of whatever it is that you are doing. And how does the Queen of Cups apply to you if you're not engaged in spiritual practice work or psychic development, on and on? Just because that's not your main choice of path in life, it does not mean you're not deserving of the right to trust your gut and your instincts, right? And so this would mean that maybe your brain is like, oh, I should go back to school. Or maybe it's not always about school too. Maybe it's like, I'm not ready to, I still have so much to learn about, Maybe that's your brain saying this, but your heart and your guts are like, no, you're fucking ready. And you're not just ready, but you're deserving, you're ready, you're able, you're kind of willing to get out there and really be in practice of whatever your gifts are. Do you want to eventually be in more mastership of whatever it is you're engaged in? Well, then get in there and do it. Practice. Either way, no matter what your path of passion is for this iteration of your life, all three of these cards wholeheartedly apply. Remember this. I'll go back to the beautiful Queen of Cups. No matter what it is you're up to, you have the right to trust your heart and your guts. And yes, sometimes allow that to override the magic magnifying mind. You have the right to do that. Exercise it. I hope that this message serves you to the highest capacity that you need it for. Again, you can apply this message to your sun, moon, rising, or any other position in your chart that you are paying close attention to. And last but not least, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, make sure that you do. Turn on your notifications so that you get these monthly Tarotscopes and any other video that I might put out, making magic or discussing cool things with you. Like this video, comment on it, and share it far and wide wherever you think it may be of benefit. Merry meet, merry part, merry, may we meet again.